Oh, peace out, Altina.
Woohoo! Objective completed.
I wasn't sure we'd be able to hold out.
She did put up quite a fight.
Elise!
Rean!
Yeah, let them have their brother-sister moment.
I'm so happy to see you again.
I'm sorry it took me so long to get to you. If I weren't so weak, you wouldn't have been stuck here worrying all this time.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me one bit. All that matters now is that you're here with me. And besides, I know I've caused you no shortage of grief by being here.
Think nothing of it. Holding you in my arms makes carrying all the grief in the world worthwhile.
Spare a thought for the people forced to watch this sappy display.
Someone's got a serious sister complex.
This is nice, but like, we probably shouldn't let Altina get away, and we probably have other matters to get to.
Aw, man. I'm kinda jealous.
They refused to give up on being reunited, and that determination finally paid off.
It's good to see them together again. I'm glad to see you alive and well, Dad.
That I am. Sorry to have worried you. Ha ha! Look at you! You've certainly grown into a fine young man since I last saw you, haven't you?
Try not to tease me in front of the Imperial family, okay?
Oliver chose well when entrusting the courageous to them.
Looks like our plan was a perfect success.
Hey guys, looks like things went okay on your end too.
Indeed. I guess that takes care of the Imperial Guardsmen here.
Rean Schwarzer, as well as each of the other members of Class 7.
Check Discord. Video game channel. Alright, now you're kind of scaring me. I'll check it after I stream.
You have my most sincere gratitude for what you have done.
Hopefully it's something good. I'm hoping. I am trusting you, Raptor. That video game channel is hopefully nothing cursed.
We really can't begin to thank you enough.
Please, don't thank us. We simply did our duty as Erebonian citizens.
Besides, we wouldn't have been able to do anything alone. We only came this far because the whole academy was behind us.
I swell with pride to hear as much. My alma mater seems to be raising truly exceptional students these days. I couldn't be happier.
Did I hear that right?
You attended Thor's as well, Your Majesty?
That I did. It's a long-standing tradition that the men of the Imperial family attend the academy. Oliver did in his younger years, and, Adios willing, Cedric will as well.
Come to think of it,
Where is the Crown Prince?
Yeah, I can't see that little cutie anywhere.
Fee, stop being so disrespectful.
Well,
The Crown Prince was taken from here several days ago. We were told he was going to somewhere in Heimdall, but nothing beyond that.
That's all?
That's a little unsettling.
if you're looking for the Crown Prince, he's been escorted to the palace.
Valflame Palace? But why?
For what possible reason could he have been taken there? To cooperate in a ritual. Specifically, Duke Cayenne wishes to use the Crown Prince in a ritual, which will be conducted shortly.
Did you just say cooperate instead of cooperate?
A ritual?
Where does the Duke fit in all this?
Sounds like you've got a lot of juicy information you're going to be sharing with us.
My thoughts exactly. Fee, Milliam.
On it. Roger! Stay right where you are. You're trapped now. I know little more about the ritual than you do. One thing I do know, however, is that you're too late to stop it from taking place.
Oh, we got the bad ending.
Just how soon is this ritual?
What's going on?
The only thing I'm scared of is the scream you'll have. That would be more painful. Alright, now I'm really curious. I'm not gonna look at my phone in the middle of my stream. I'm still gonna wait, but now I'm a little I'm a little worried, but also, like, wondering what it could possibly be. It's gotta be something they announced at that State of Play trailer. If it's FF16 news, I will die, but I expect that. I hope they gave us FF16 stuff.
Oh, this is like back in the classroom.
Where's it coming from?
I think it's from above us.
Is that Vita?
No, this can't be happening.
Emma?
What's wrong, Emma?
This song is the Hexen clan's most strictly forbidden incantation. A song to summon the vermilion despair from the deepest darkness. Lucifin lead.
What on earth is that?
What's happening?
And by that, I mean that name.
An earthquake!
Its source is the palace. So, they intend to recreate what happened 250 years ago, do they?
Your Majesty?
I'm not showing much mistrust. I'm just really curious what it could possibly be. At first, I was a little worried. But now...
art the Vermilion Emperor, keeper of 1,000 weapons, and ruler of the interval between heaven and hell. As a rightful descendant of the Guardians of the Blaze, I offer unto you this song of exaltation.
Vita, don't you ever interrupt me again. But, no, at first I was like, oh, I'm a little worried. I hope it's nothing like a prank or anything. But now you actually got me curious. Now I'm actually thinking it's like a trailer of something I'll love. Something I'll absolutely love. We'll leave it at that. I'm gonna look after stream. Hopefully it'll make my day better. Dude, FF16 news would be enough. Like, that's enough to make me be like, yo, because I'm already on board for FF16, but getting like a release date and more gameplay and stuff for that would be amazing. Of this State of Play, that's the only thing I'm actually expecting. Of course, I could be wrong. It could be something even better. Well, I don't know about better, because Final Fantasy is really high on my radar. It would take a lot to beat Final Fantasy, for me. Other than Tales of, but we just got Tales of Arise, so I'm not expecting Tales of. Anyway, we're gonna finish Cold Steel 2, and then I'll look after stream today. Oh, the prince is dying. Someone send help.
Yes! Yes! That wretched emperor may have halted my ancestors' ambition, but I will grant it in his place.
Sorry about this, Your Highness. Just bear with it a while longer until this is all over.
Dude, what is with Crow? He's like kind of like acting like he's against us, but then at certain times he's like regretting what he's doing.
Whoa! The hell?
The space in front of us is distorting.
How splendid!
Huh. This could be fun.
Final dungeon time? Or is it just straight to the final fight? I don't know how it's gonna work. This is interesting. This is definitely a final area. Oh wow, it's a lot of slaughtering. What in Idios' name?
What is that?
Guess that bad feeling I had was right on the mark.
Is that...
What does the Duke think he's doing?
So that's the Infernal Castle. It's just as the Black Records described it. But this time, only the Ashen awoke to do battle with the Azure. On that point, it's very different from before. I can't help but wonder what the outcome will be.
It's simply too early to tell. However, regardless of who wins, the Noble Alliance's victory is all but artfully displayed on a silver platter. We of Ouroboros will be able to advance our plans, and I will be able to grant my own wish. Let us be going, Grianos. We must guide this story to its grand finale.
I should have said this earlier, but I wish we could trade Celine for Grianos. I would much rather have Grianos as a familiar than Celine.
Would you care to accompany us, Your Excellency? If you come, I would be most delighted to prepare you a special seat.
A tempting offer, to be sure, but I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I'll leave the unseen side of this war to you and Duke Cayenne. I'm content to keep watch over the public face of it, whatever ends up coming to pass.
How very cold. Well then, I bid you adieu.
Whose ballad are you singing with that splendid voice of yours, I wonder? I don't suppose it matters. I have my own duty to attend to.
Oh, that's a final dungeon if I ever saw one. Oh, hey, it's the Pantagruel. Was that? No, that's Rufus's private airship, I think. How on earth could you make a jump like that? That's wild.
Lord Rufus, what are you... And what is that giant castle? What should I have the ship do?
You needn't concern yourself with the castle. Leave that to me. Focus on our aerial defense as I instructed. The Crimson Wings will grace these skies soon enough, and I want you to be ready for them.
Please stop this theme, I hate it. This is actually the only theme in the game I do not like. In Cold Steel in general.
What is that?
Well, if you'll excuse me, my final mission still remains to be completed.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, she got away.
Oopsie. We were supposed to keep her there, weren't we?
It doesn't matter. She's the least of our worries now.
Just what is that building?
Is everyone all right?
Oh, sup, Claire? Toa, Angelica. Please give me Tova, Claire, and the others for this final dungeon. I'd love it. I take it you were able to deal with the Imperial Guard's main force? Correct. We were also able to secure the rail route leading here as well. I prepared a high-speed vehicle to take you all away from the city where it will be safer. Please, come with me. But you should do as she says. Chat, I'm sorry, by the way. I think my stream disconnected. I don't know why. I really have to get my internet checked because my internet hasn't been consistent lately. Remaining here will be inconvenience. Wait. Let me read this right. Remaining here will inconvenience our people. I suppose you're right. Please take care, Your Majesty. I'd like to return to City Hall at once. Could you arrange for that, Captain? Dad. But, sir. I'm the governor of Heimdall. These may be unusual circumstances, but I have my duties in the capacity to fulfill. Noble Alliance is likely in a state of confusion after what's happened. This is an excellent time to begin negotiations. As you wish, Your Excellency. I'll have a card prepared at once. I leave the capital in your hands, Governor. Certainly, Your Majesty. Everyone, please hurry to the Courageous. We need to gather as much info as we can on exactly what's happening here. Alright. We might even need to help evacuate the citizens of Heimdall if it comes to it. Green? What's wrong? Well... I'm sorry, Toa. Valimar and I won't be coming with you. We're going to that castle. Classic Reen to just say something like that. What? But why? You could sense Crow there, can't you? Along with this Azure Knight. Oh, I see. Laura in the wedding dress is so funny. Right, I'm all but certain that castle is meant to be the final stage Valimar and I will have to stand upon. I have this feeling like it was prepared by some kind of grand destiny. One so great, even the War of the Lions itself was only a fraction of it. You might actually be right, Reen. Your mind's made up then. Well, in that case, you're not going alone. We're all Thor students, just like you and Crow. But Toa, she's right. You might think you're fated to go there, but what's going on concerns us just as much as it concerns you. We all feel exactly the same way. We're Crow's classmates too, and yours. We have as much right to take part in this as you do. I refuse to simply sit and watch by the sidelines. And we won't hear any different. Don't try and go alone now after we've come this far together. You're not the only one with a stake in this. I need to see with my own two eyes exactly what my brother intends to achieve, but I refuse to be left behind. Yeah, I'm coming with you too. Besides, with the state the capital's in, I can't pretend this has nothing to do with me. You guys are the best, you know? I was gonna say that at least Emma and I should accompany you, but why state the obvious at this point? The cat could just stay behind, honestly, for all I care. Class 7's bonds are far stronger than our need to fulfill our destiny. Naturally, I'm no exception. Sure have changed. Well then, I'll leave everything to you, Captain. I'm sure you've already got some sort of RMP in the city by now, right? Of course, leave everything to us. Lecter's back now as well, so as soon as the opportunity to do so presents itself, I'll hurry along to support you. I'm sure you'll all perform admirably. Make good use of what you've learned at the Academy, and your path is sure to open. May Adios be with you all. Please take care of yourselves. We will, thank you. Fear not, Your Majesty. We shall return safely together with His Highness Crown Prince Cedric. Thank you. Go forth, bearers of the Horned Lion Crest. Fight not for the future of this nation, but for your own individual futures. When this is over, return to your loved ones, safe and unharmed. Yes, Your Majesty. Final dungeon time!